I kind of forgot I was on your kid's phone right now, so I was, like, reading the notifications.
You're like, who the fuck?
Someone named Daddy said, can you take trash cans to street? And I was like,
Oh my
Daddy?
Hey. Dude, he'll text. I'll be, like, texting Lee. Like, he's like, how's your day? And I'll be like, it's rough right now because... And then I'll spell all out what happened. Yeah. And immediately, my son's phone is blowing up with messages from Lee. And it'll be like, you need to listen to your mom. Like, trying to parent.
Oh, no. You need to listen to your... Trying to parent from work. Go take the trash out.
So now I have to text and be like, hey, don't text him.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. Like, I got this shit handled.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how my day is.
We already... I've solved it. Just
Wait till you get home. Then you can yell at him.
Yeah.
All you want. Do what you got to do, Dad. Daddy.
Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
This is gross. I should put Brandon in my phone as Daddy. Even my dad's
If
not
that's
Daddy.
on my phone.
That's fair.
Just to be clear.
God damn!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Great. How are you?
You know.
I do know.
I'm living the dream, baby.
Hit me with your goddamn in your dreamland.
Oh, my dreamland here. We are back to the fucking Stone Ages.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Not at a time like this.
Yeah, girl.
You'll
I don't
be well
know.
ahead of us when all of society collapses then.
I guess. I probably will be, because I'm about to be churning fucking butter or something. I don't know. Listen, every single appliance in my house right now is either in the shitter, completely fucking stopped working, or is, like, on the fritz.
Right.
The most recent, well, okay, so my fridge, like, the water thing, the line in the back broke, and so we had a plumber there for different reasons, and he was like, anyway, you know your kitchen is leaking a lot, and it's, like, getting all over the fucking wood and stuff, and we're like, that's crazy.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know. And so we, like, got that unhooked, the water to the fridge, right? The rest of the fridge also sucks. It's one of those white fridges, and there's, like, rust all over the front, because it's, like...
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, it was new in, like, the early 2000s.
Right. Yeah, it's time. I'm not saying it's not time, but...
Well, and I feel like a fridge should last forever. Like, I grew up with the same fridge my entire life. It wasn't until, like, high school that we got a new fridge.
100%. Exactly. It wasn't until high school that we got this fridge. And I'm like, why isn't this lasting my lifetime now? Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's not how they work anymore.
Apparently not. So the fridge is on the fritz. If anyone changes it to water, it'll flood our fucking kitchen or whatever.
That's desirable.
I thought so.
What a great feature to have.
My washing machine, I've had to jimmy rig that thing so many times. It's got like a skewer in it with a fucking electrical tape, whatever stuff going on so that we can use it. It is also 30 years old.
So that the latch will show that the lid is shut, so it'll run.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Can't get a new one because this house is fucking stupid and it was built by a man who didn't measure things or whatever, so everything is custom, and by that I don't mean in like a fancy way. I mean
it's like you can't buy a standard size issue washer and dryer now.
Standard washer dryer,
it won't fit
it
in
doesn't
there.
fucking fit in there
It's
unless
too
you
small.
tear out all of the foundation of your home or whatever. Anyway, so then my stove now, one burner has not worked in a long time, right? And we've been looking at getting new ones, but again, custom fucking thing, so everything is smaller, and also it has to have a vent on it because we don't have a hood. I don't know. Listen, house is dumb. Now the one working burner is just like you turn it on and it's like, I'm going to be at a fucking 10 or off.
It's
Those
either
are your only
full
options.
fucking blast.
Yeah, so I'm like sitting there trying to cook eggs and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
To like hover the pan above it.
Literally, I'm like, I just scorched a hockey puck of egg onto this fucking pan. Like, what the fuck?
Who wants burnt eggs?
Yeah, and the kids were like, bacon's a little crispy. And I'm like, well, listen, I'm trying to fucking cook with... I don't even know. Yeah, like lava. With just lava on top of a goddamn volcano here. And I've
Erin's
tried the
lava
other burners.
bacon, yeah, it's crispy as hell.
It's so crispy. And then now my fucking dishwasher, which I fucking hate dishes. That's been my number one thing. I hate hand washing dishes. I don't like how it feels on my hands. I had to do it as chores for my entire life.
Honestly, I think it's that.
It's that. It's mostly that. It's a lot of PTSD, right?
Yeah,
I don't want to fucking do it. And
I have PTSD from you having to do the dishes.
Right.
I'm like,
The
let's fucking
amount
go. What
of
can I do?
fucking-
Dry? Let's go. Let's get out of this house.
My dad would make me come home. Like, we're at a party, and he'd be like, you didn't do that. We finished dinner.
Yeah.
Come home and do the dishes.
And we would.
And I'd have to go home, do their dishes, and then drive back to the party or whatever I was at. Fucking insane. So I hate dishes, and it's even like...
Can't wait to do that to our children.
I know, I can't either. Which I think I'll be a little more lenient.
Yeah, I think so too.
Something tells me. But now my beautiful dishwasher, where it was like, do you want a regular one? No, we want the fucking industrial-ass one that's going to last forever, and I'll never have to wash another thing in my life. Like,
well,
you could
it like
put it in there.
shoots a hologram onto the floor into like the 5th dimension.
Yeah, yeah,
Super
exactly.
fancy.
If you're on DMT, you'll see the
It's a
fucking
Bosch.
people in there. It's a goddamn Bosch, which now doesn't fucking work. I turned it on, leaned on it. I don't know. I leaned against the counter to talk to Brandon, and it went beep, and then fucking doesn't work anymore.
What if it's just like a small little setting?
I don't think it's a setting. I think it's the latch or something. Everything online was like, it's the latch. So my fucking handy ass was in there with a plier and trying to figure shit out.
Another
and whatever.
situation.
Exactly. I was like, I know how to fix shit.
I got one of these locked down.
I'll figure this out. I had it pegged so that it would like close and not be latched, but like the light would stay on, so like you could run something or whatever. Probably not the best idea.
Did it work?
It worked once. Then the next time I tried it, it didn't work, and it didn't drain and whatever. So then we had to have some guy
full
come
of
to our
stagnant
house.
water.
Literally, it was full of stagnant water, and then I had to fucking hold it closed to drain it out. Listen,
Oh my god.
hate it.
Yep, I hate it too.
Not getting into it. Give me your goddamn.
Still felt really good to say. My goddamn, not as dramatic as yours. Mine's actually exciting, and that is that we are taking a family trip to Las Vegas. Woo, 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 woo. Which I've never done a trip to Vegas with kids, so this will be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're gonna win a car.
I hope so. They don't have those anymore.
They
When was the
should.
last time you saw a car in a casino?
Probably in like a off-brand casino.
Probably.
Like off the strip or
Right.
here at home, you know?
They don't even have them here at home anymore. I've been to them recently. There's no car like
on
with
the pedestal
with
that's
like
rotating.
slot machines all around
Yeah.
it anymore. Because that used to be your thing. Like, I'm gonna go win a car.
Yeah.
No, can't do that anymore. Anyway, I've never taken kids to Vegas, and we're not going just because it's Vegas. We have family out there, and we're like, anyway, I want to stop in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just excited because we haven't had a family vacation since before I quit my job.
Yeah.
And it's like lava degrees, so we're just going to be chilling by the pool the whole time. And my boys are so excited for the most random shit. Like, I guess there's like some artist installation out there called Omega Mart where you go in and it's like everything's obscure and weird shit that they quote unquote sell, but they're not really selling it. Like, you just look at it. And then it's kind of like one of those, like, you open a door and it's got a secret slide that takes you into like the fucking ball pit. Also, I saw they had a
that's
bar,
fun.
so I was like,
I'll go to that.
Is there an age restriction? You know, like, is it appropriate for my children? Because I'm gonna go.
Right. You're like, my kids would like this slide, but
Yeah. And then we're gonna take, because my littlest one is like all obsessed with Michael Jackson, so we're gonna take him to the Cirque du Soleil Michael Jackson show.
I'm so excited for that.
I cannot wait. I'm so looking forward to it. Literally just to be outside of the house,
Yeah.
which I know by the end of it I'm gonna be like, take me back to my
Put me back
routine.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Are you guys staying on the strip for like a day or so?
Yeah, we're going to do 2 days on the strip,
Nice.
and then we'll go out, because his family lives just like outside of Las Vegas, so then after that we'll go to another hotel and just hang out and, I don't know, go see movies or just go spend time with her.
Very
But
cool.
the boys are so excited. I'm so excited. We're going to road trip, which I'm a little nervous because it's literally only a 5-hour road trip. But my boys, the longest they've had to drive in a car is like an hour and a half.
Really?
Oh my God. And they've had to do fucking 6-hour flights.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can do that. But yeah, car hour and a half, because my brother's like an hour and a half away. I'm not sure they've ever had to sit longer than that. And immediately my older one, within the first 2 minutes, is like, I have to go to the bathroom. And you're like, all right, this is anxiety talking, like piss in a
Right.
bottle if it's that bad. So I'm a little nervous for that, but they're also old enough that I know they're going to be fine.
Yeah, they'll just be on their devices or whatever. We try
Right.
to make them sleep. My kids have done the 6-hour thing to Arizona.
Right.
So they're well fucking accustomed to that.
Well, we're doing ours at like 6 in the morning, so they're not going to be sleeping. They'll have just woken up. So they're going to be like, what's up, guys? Because we want to get there by noon. Check-in isn't until like 3 or 4, but we're thinking
Yeah.
we'll like drop all our shit off and go hang out by the pool for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
try to maximize our time.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, so wish me luck. But I have plans, and I'm like a road trip queen.
Right.
So I know we'll be fine.
Yeah, just
but
get snacks. You're going to be
I'm
fine.
just
And
interested.
they're older. They'll
Yeah.
be fine.
I'm
They're
interested
like,
to
"Oh,
see
we
how
there?"
they do.
No.
And it's
Look
funny.
around. You want to stop now? We're in the fucking desert.
Right. Oh,
It's
they're
like a
so
bomb.
excited. They're like, are we going to go through Death Valley? And I'm
my
like,
God.
yeah.
All right. Are you ready to talk about murder?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Okay. Well, here on episode 394, we're going to talk about John McRae.
All right.
All right.
Let's hear McRae.
McRae.
Oh.
McRae.
McRae.
So, John Rodney McRae.
Rodney.
Rodney. He was born on November 20th, 1934 in Belleville, Michigan.
All right.
Whoa.
Sorry. So excited. Bellevue.
Belleville. Bellevue. Bing.
I shouldn't be allowed to have coffee before we do this.
No, you should.
I
Be
really let
required
my
to.
Tourette's out.
So he was a Scorpio, which
Okay.
means he was strong-willed, determination, and emotional depth, right? All that.
Ooh.
Right?
So
Very deeply emotional,
Okay.
like a man. So he also had a younger sister, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There we are. The family moved out to Fort Wayne, Indiana for some time, but they eventually moved back to Michigan.
Okay.
Okay? They moved to a little suburb called St. Clair Shores in 1946,
That sounds nice.
which is a little town on the shore of Lake St. Clair.
That sounds really nice. Like,
Boom.
I want to live on the shore of somewhere.
Okay, so
Are they rich?
I thought the same thing. And so Lake St. Clair is like right next to Detroit, or like right kind of north of Detroit.
Which
I
we
guess.
learned is very close to Canada.
Which, because of this, I learned is right next door to Canada. So it's a little town on the shore of Lake St. Clair, which sits right on the border between U.S. and Canada, just north of Detroit, right?
Okay.
Now, I don't know if they lived waterfront, right?
Okay.
But
it is the shores.
It is the shores, and according to Zillow, you can get like waterfront fucking mansion for like a cool $800,000.
What the fuck are we doing in San Diego?
What the fuck are we doing?
Do you just want to sell our homes and go live on the shores
Little Lake St. Clair?
of Michigan?
Yeah, I do.
It's got to be so fucking cold.
The other part of it is most of the pictures that I saw were like, and here's the snow.
Yeah, it's got to be
All over
so
the
cold.
shores.
yeah. Different kind of shore.
I don't think it's so much like a beach as it is like and this is where like boats go, you know?
Right, like a launching dock area.
Yeah.
Thing. And then we have a parking lot.
But you could also get a not waterfront home mansion, like a classic house there for
Right.
like $275.
That's wild.
Which
we need to...
is like nothing here, right? In
Ah,
San Diego
yeah.
money, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's like a shack,
Right.
Or a lot.
You can't buy anything for 200. You couldn't even buy a trailer right now for 200
No.
and something,
Right.
which is wild.
Wild, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even own the land on that.
No, you're just buying the actual trailer.
Yeah. So, place sounds nice. Seems pretty cool. I don't know. Who knew, right?
Okay, we're on the
We
shores
live
of
right
St.
next
Clair.
to fucking Canada. Yeah, right on the shore is
You
where
betcha.
I'm guessing. Now, John played football in high school, and he was an okay student.
Well, sad tracks for an
I mean,
athlete.
Listen, yeah, exactly.
Respectfully.
I'm gonna play football. I just need to pass mass. That's what they say. I did that on purpose.
Yeah, you did.
You get it. But in his teen years, he started to act out, right? So he stole money from his parents, and he stole neighbors' cars and boats.
Okay.
On this little
Okay, we
fucking
have-
shore town. He's like, I know how to ride a boat.
No
drive
one's
a
going
boat."
to catch me.
Yeah, you can see me.
He's out there on the fucking... Is that McRae?
Is that my boat? Little fucking Johnny, right?
Oh, God.
At one time, he and his friend decided to run away, right? And their parents were freaking out, and they filed missing persons reports. But the pair were found in an auto repair shop in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where John had worked when they lived there.
How far away is Indiana? Did you
It's about
Google
3
Maps that?
hours away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like that wild, but also like you made a decision
Yeah, like you kept driving
Yeah.
for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like you chose
to go hang out at an auto store.
Yeah.
What was it, a Napa?
Right. Okay, so giant red flag, right? Here.
Right.
John was accused of also dissecting a dog near his house.
Okay. Wow. Big jump.
Big
First
jump.
of all, just hanging out at the auto store. Second of all, anyway, remember Rufus?
Remember Rufus? Not anymore. Not anymore.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I found his pancreas.
Spot's gone. Yeah. So
Oh,
he's
no.
stealing boats, stealing cars, also dabbling in fucking witchcraft or whatever
I'm
he's
sure
doing
that's
with
called
that.
like, mutilation of animals instead of dissecting.
It is, yeah. It was like abuse of animals is often a
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
sign. He probably wet the bed too. Who's
I
to
fucking
say?
bet.
But
I fucking bet.
I don't know the circumstances surrounding the dog thing, right?
Okay,
I don't know if
but
it was his
big
dog,
jump.
his neighbor's dog. Big jump.
That's
big red
alarming.
flag to me.
I
right?
am alarmed.
I am also alarmed. What in the actual fuck, right?
Yeah.
He was also a bully in school. He was aggressive and disruptive.
Sounds like he was a jock.
Well, he did play football.
Right.
He had multiple, much younger children accuse him of sexually assaulting or harassing them.
Not a good look.
Not
a good look, Johnny.
And I don't know if anything came of those accusations, right? But,
Okay.
word around town, John's not the best
Person.
kid, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of an asshole.
Sounds like a problem.
Mm-hmm. In September of 1950, an 8-year-old boy named Joseph Housey Jr., who went by Joey, he went missing from St. Clair Shores.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. And the entire town came together to search for the boy.
Mm-hmm.
John would have been about 16 years old at the time, and he joined in the search party.
He was
right?
this young, driving 3 hours? That is kind of wild, actually.
Yeah. I guess it's not that odd that he joined the search party because
He's in the town.
small town, whatever. And
But
something
we
big
think it's
has
odd.
just happened. And the kid lived a couple blocks from him, but obviously you can tell where this is going. Hindsight,
Right.
It's
He was a
little
creeper.
It's a little weird to
That's
join the
creepy.
search party, right?
Yeah.
Coincidentally, during this search, John found some headlight or headlamp or something that Joey had been seen playing with the day that he disappeared. Right.
Okay.
So.
So during the search, he's like, I found a clue.
I found the clue. Like, he's the guy that found the clue, which,
course he is.
again, is weird.
Right.
Suspicious.
Like, this is where he took him. I knew this would be here.
Right? And then 2 days after Joey's disappearance, Joey's body was found only a couple blocks away from his house.
Aw.
He had been buried in a shallow grave on the side of the road.
Oh, damn.
But-
I bet the soil's loose there by the shores.
Well, but it had been raining too. So he was kind of covered, but then those 2 days that he was missing, it was raining and whatever was covering him washed away.
Oh, God.
And one of the searchers just went to like sit down on this little busted ass concrete thing because he's like, God damn, I've been searching all day.
I'm so tired.
And he looks down and there was like an arm in the dirt that you could see.
Dude, that is like the equivalent of being a mom, too. When you're just like, not finding arms and dirts, but like, when you're
But, like,
looking
you
for something.
sit down and you look over and there's like melted ice cream on the floor and
And
you're like, God
damn it. I was taking a break.
Is it that kind of feeling?
Yeah, that
Okay.
or when you're like looking everywhere for the remote and you've
Oh.
searched all the places and then it's like the next day and you're pouring your coffee and it's like next to the coffee pot and you're like, what the fuck?
Of course it is. Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
Oh, there it is. Just had to stop looking for a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you stop trying.
Mm-hmm. So, autopsy showed Joey had been sexually assaulted.
Oh, I hate it.
Uh-huh. And then had his throat and wrists slit
Ugh.
with a dull knife.
What?
And he also had been beaten in the head several times with a rock.
Oh my God.
Okay? Everyone around town was questioned, right?
Yeah.
Especially the teenagers,
Mhm.
but most especially John, because
Good.
he had found that headlamp, right?
Right.
And they're like, "Hey, you're kind of an aggressive kid around school, or
Yeah,
whatever.
I saw you
steal
when you did a
boats and
Rufus back there.
shit." Yeah, forgot about Rufus. We didn't, and so
Yeah.
they questioned him, and it turns out John couldn't give an alibi for the time that Joey went
Yeah,
missing.
because he's 16. Didn't think this through all the way.
Right. Oh, I shouldn't have been searching. You're right.
Yeah.
So police took note of him, but they let him go home since they really had nothing to hold him for, right?
Right.
But the next day, they went back to his house and they were going to ask him to do a polygraph test, right? Like, let's just fucking bring this kid back in.
Is this like the 60s, 70s? What time? I'm sorry.
Yes. 1950.
Okay. Just, you got to understand the era and the decade so we know what's expected of children. You know, like
Right.
when you were like, they let him go because he's 16. I'm like, well, he's a minor. But then I'm like, oh, well, you know,
I mean,
the
he's
40s,
basically
he had
an adult.
no rights.
He had a job.
yeah.
He had to get to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Working them coal mines.
But they went back the next day because they still believed in polygraph tests and stuff then, too.
Right,
so they're
right.
like, let's go do this.
Okay.
But when they arrived at his house,
Bum, bum, bum.
bum, bum, bum,
Where was Johnny?
he had run away.
God damn it, John.
He gone.
Yep.
And apparently he had run away that night/morning. He left a note to his mom that said, quote, "I want you to know I had nothing to do with the Housey boy. I love you and I've caused you too much trouble." Okay?
Oh.
So police were like,
the way to break a mother's heart.
that's fucking suspicious.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we search the house anyway?
Right.
And they let him. And inside John's room, police found an old razor with dried blood on it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Mm-hmm. So this bloody razor, though, right? He had dissected a dog before. We don't actually know what the blood was from, right?
Was
If it
the
from
razor
Joey.
sharp? Or was it
No,
dull?
it was rusty. It was a dull, rusty straight razor.
Who wants tetanus?
Hmm.
Interessante.
So, His parents reported him missing, right?
Right.
Because they allegedly didn't know where he was, and police still wanted to talk to him.
Yeah.
And the police are there, and they're like, uh-oh, he's gone, and may we file the report now?
Yeah.
While you're here. But police found him a few days later in Sarnia, Canada, which is just northeast-ish of Lake St. Clair.
Doesn't make him a fugitive, then, if he's in, like, another country.
I don't know if he's a fugitive necessarily, but they were able to bring him back.
Okay.
To the United States, but they had nothing on him, really.
Right,
like, he was just a suspect, but he was a missing person, so that's probably why they brought him back, right?
Yeah,
to his
yeah,
parents.
yeah.
But he had an uncle that lived out there, and so that's why he was up there.
Okay.
Or that's, like, why he ended up there,
Right.
okay? So police bring him back to the United States, and this time, during questioning, John immediately admitted to murdering Joey
Oh,
Housey.
good. Yeah, great. Actually, good.
I mean, might as well. So he denied sexually assaulting him, and he could provide no motive for the murder. So it's probably pretty obvious that it was
That he assaulted him and then killed him to get rid of the loose ends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling me he likes the wiener.
He likes to be in control and rape people. I mean,
Right.
I don't necessarily know if it's the wiener necessarily, but
I just like to put things in my head of like, okay, well, there's your motive. Like, he's gay in a time when you're not allowed to be gay.
yes,
And so
100% that. Yeah. Or he's just a rapist, and you're never allowed to be that.
It could be animals, people.
Yeah, and a pedophile, because Joey was just 8.
That's crazy. But
I
can
mean,
you be a
he's
pedophile
16.
if you're a child too?
I think so. Half your age? Yep.
Yeah, that's how it works.
In my eyes, yes.
I like it. I'll live by those rules. I'm good with it.
All right, now that we have a baseline.
Curious what the rules are.
John did admit that he had confessed to the murder to his parents right before he fled to Canada.
Oh, shit.
What? They knew?
Shit. You know, I never considered the fact as if you were helping your son or daughter in that scenario that they would fucking spill the goddamn beans, blow your cover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I already lied to a man. You can't fucking go back on that.
Yeah, don't do that shit to me.
Yeah. So his dad was questioned, and his dad said that it was true that John told him about the murder. And what advice did he give his son?
Run.
He said he told John that if he did commit this act, quote, you better go out to the lake and start swimming. It's better that way. Remember, son, I'm only asking you to swim if you're guilty.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Go
That's
away?
fucking weird. See, I took it as like
kick rocks?
go swim out there, like go kill yourself.
Yeah.
Because like all the lakes in Michigan are like giant ass fucking lakes, right?
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Like it's
What do you mean?
cold. You'll...
Or he meant like literally go swim to Canada because then you'll be in another country and you'll be on the
get
run.
away, yeah.
Right? Don't know which way he meant it, but apparently after all of that, John and his dad, they shook hands, and his dad told John to write once he got to Canada and then walked him to the coast.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it was planned.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. According to John, after that, he dove in and attempted to swim to Canada.
He really did swim.
He was like, see you later, Dad.
it wasn't a euphemism.
Nope. He was
Okay.
like, I'm out. Like,
Wow.
I'm going to be treading water. I don't know if they have great white sharks in those lakes.
Girl, I bet they do.
He got, I don't know, 100 yards out or something. And
He was like, you know what? It's
fuck
actually
this.
exhausting. And I think it's really cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be like, go kill yourself. And his dad's just going to watch him? Hope you make it.
Maybe his dad turned around. Like, how far did he get? Like, how long do you wait, until you can't see him anymore?
I wouldn't let it happen. I'd put a leash on my kid.
Dude, I'd give him a
So I can
fucking
pull him back in,
life vest or something. Like, good luck.
At least a fucking kayak. Like, what are we doing, Dad?
But John only made it so far out, right? And then he was like, actually, this is really fucking tiring.
I'm pretty gassed.
I haven't swam like this in ages.
Yeah.
So he swam back to the shore, stole a boat, and then he fucking
Okay.
motorboated to Canada, right? He's like, actually, I have an easier way to do this,
Oh
Dad.
my God, I fucking love it.
We're not in the
I
Stone
don't
Ages
love
anymore.
it, but
right.
it's funny.
Yeah. So, of
I can
course,
see the humor.
John recanted the entire confession, like, immediately after he had given it, right? 'Cause
Okay, yeah.
now he's going to be facing charges for
Sure,
this and trial and all that.
Turns
He's
out they're not your friend.
like, oh, shit, actually, I didn't do any of that I said.
Yeah.
He...
Just like the FDA did with that fucking disease in our lettuce.
Exactly. I'll just walk that one back.
It was a false positive.
They gave us a lot of money, actually. So he recanted the entire confession, and he attempted to claim insanity, but a psychiatric examination found him to be sane and aware of his actions.
Okay.
And on February 21st, 1951, only 5 months after the murder, John was found guilty of murder by a jury trial.
Holy shit. That's a quick trial.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Meanwhile, we're still waiting on Luigi Mangione.
Fucking right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like you're gonna spend years in prison. Nah, this guy 5 months in and out.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, like in.
Book him.
Yeah, they booked him. So he was sentenced to life without parole.
Wow.
And all
At
he
16.
said. Yeah.
That's wild.
16 years old.
Yeah.
And all he said through all of that was, I'm disgusted. That's all. Like, I don't know if he's disgusted by himself.
Yeah, brah. You should be.
We're all a little disgusted,
Right.
John.
What was that back there?
Yeah.
And maybe it is good you get life. Like,
Yeah.
the fuck?
Why don't you just chill out for a fucking 25 to life, you know?
Right,
But,
right,
like, no
right.
parole. So, ever.
Yeah.
Forever. The rest of your life.
Can you just chill?
Yeah. So now he's in life in prison, right?
Right.
And during his time in prison, he learned to be an auto mechanic.
Sounds like that's the path he was heading down anyway.
Yeah, he was already working at an auto
Right.
shop, right?
Right.
He attended several sex offender rehab programs.
So he got better.
And he was a model prisoner.
Of course he was.
He was fucking reformed. And so in...
I don't even like touching little kids.
he's like, that was all a misunderstanding. And then in 1971, the Supreme Court started questioning the morality of putting life without parole on juvenile offenders.
Oh.
And since John was only 16 at the time of the murder, the governor, William Milliken, at the time, commuted John's sentence to life with the chance of parole by executive order. Right?
Ooh, okay.
You got to give him a chance to parole. He
Okay.
was a fucking kid, right?
All right.
Sure.
And he's been a model prisoner.
And then on February 2nd, 1972, John was paroled from prison.
Girl,
after
that was only 20 years later.
21 years. Yep. He served.
Like, mom and dad are still alive.
Everybody's probably, right?
Ugh, I'd be mad.
So after serving 21 years, he was about 38 years old, right? At this time. He wasn't allowed to leave Michigan, and he had to stay with his mom for some time to get back on his feet. I think his dad was dead at this point.
Ooh, okay.
But he was given a second chance at life, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
And
man,
he fucked it, didn't he?
do better. I'll tell you.
I fucking bet he did.
He lived in his mom's house in Crystal, Michigan. He got a job, and the very next year, he married a lady named Barbara Ann Heckman.
Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann.
Barbara Ann. Hold my hand. Anyway,
So,
back to Johnny.
back to Johnny. He married Barbara Ann, and they had a baby boy named Martin in 1974.
Okay.
And
Martin!
eventually, John was allowed to leave Michigan. So
Oh.
he packed up his family and they moved to Brevard County, Florida for a
Oh.
brand new start, right?
Just gonna retire in Florida. Like all the good old people do.
And John got a job at a juvenile detention facility. Rumor has it he
Okay.
may have lied on his resume on that one
Yeah.
and not told them about his criminal convictions.
He's like, I know how these should be run.
But that's neither here nor there. He got the job, okay?
Because you can lie on those things, turns out.
Turns out you could type whatever you want on your resume.
Yeah,
And it was probably a typewriter at the time.
probably.
So now that he's out in Florida, John was still on a list for his previous murder conviction, right?
Yeah.
So anytime someone went missing in the surrounding areas, he was questioned. He's like fucking first on the list, right?
Yeah.
And he was questioned multiple times. Once was in 1977 when on April 28th, a 13-year-old boy named Keith Fleming went missing from Cocoa Beach.
Oh, no.
He was last seen on the highway near a beach just a few hundred yards from John's house.
Oh, shit.
John was obviously questioned, but denied knowing or ever having seen the kid and denied any involvement in his disappearance, right? He was like,
Okay.
I don't even know that kid.
Yeah. That's
And-
what street? That's so weird. Feet from my house? No
I don't
way.
even go over there.
I don't even look at that direction.
Yeah, fuck that street. And so police had nothing to tie John to this disappearance, so he was let go.
Okay.
Keith's body would never be found.
Ba ba ba.
And then again in 1979, on March 27th, a 12-year-old boy named Kipling, who went by Kip
Oh,
Randolph.
that's fucking cute.
Sorry, Kipling Randolph Hess III.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
A tray.
Trey, he's a fancy motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
He went by Kip. He went missing. He had left his parents a note that said, "Goodbye, Mom and Dad," and he was seen walking to school that morning, but he never made it.
Well, yeah, if you're going to run away, you're not going to go to school first.
I mean, it could have been a runaway, could have been anything, right?
Yeah.
This time, John went out to help in the search efforts, right? Like, he was questioned, but he was also like, I'm going to be a helpful part of this community.
And did he find the evidence first again?
No.
Okay.
However, when the police questioned him about Kipling's disappearance, it was revealed that John and his son Martin had actually met Kip at a church carnival a few days before.
Not a church carnival.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you find all the best victims.
A Catholic one.
Just kidding. I mean, you're telling me a story about one.
Here's one. So he was met at a church carnival a few days before. So it's just a little bit suspicious, right? But like, again, I don't really have anything.
Okay.
So they ended up searching John's apartment and his car. They don't find anything that connected him.
No rusty razor blades.
They find nothing that connects him to Kip's disappearance. So again, he's let go.
Okay.
Kip's body was never found.
Huh.
And then in December of 1979, there was some shady shit going on at the juvenile detention center that John worked at.
I see a pattern emerging.
Oh, something all the way around him, you know? Like,
in his radius.
It's like a vortex, and he's
so
the center.
Strange.
You know?
And they're all young boys.
Interesting.
Very odd.
So apparently there was an escape. A 20-year-old inmate named Charles Edward Collingwood was being held in minimum security, and he was given landscaping chores as his job, right?
Okay.
One day
AKA rake the leaves.
Basically, yeah. And one day he was out raking the leaves, and he saw his opportunity, and he took it, and he fucking bailed, right? He was able to escape.
Oh, damn.
An investigation into the correctional facility revealed that John may or may not have been sexually assaulting Charles.
Oh, my God.
And then Charles turned around and started blackmailing John. So allegedly, John may have helped Charles escape. However, Charles was never found.
Okay.
And the leading theory, according to investigators at the time, was that John helped him escape and then killed him once he was out.
Right, like lured him into his safety trap.
Mm-hmm. However,
you can stay at my house.
There was no evidence to support this theory, but now his job knew that he was like a suspicious character, right? With a past.
Right. They're like, we should check that resume again.
Yeah. You said he did what?
I'm sorry, huh?
And so they made him resign in 1980.
Okay.
But again, he's still not charged with anything.
This whole forcing people to resign bullshit is pissing me off.
Fucking ridiculous.
Fine.
Fire
people.
Yeah. Do not rehire list.
Yeah.
So John moved his family back to Michigan into a trailer in Clare County, where they lived in relative peace for the next few years. Until 1987. John was roughly 53 years old, and his son Martin was about 14.
Okay.
Martin's 15-year-old friend, Randy Laufer, went missing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. The kid was a close friend of Martin's and had been to their trailer multiple times.
Oh, God.
Obviously, John was questioned extensively.
Not Martin's friend. That's fucked up.
Right? But they couldn't find anything definitive to pin on John, so he was let go. Randy's body wasn't found, and after a few months, John decided it was time for a new start for his family again. Right?
Yeah, well, there's a body under the floorboards in that one, so we gotta skip town.
We gotta fucking skedoodle. So he moved his family to Mesa, Arizona.
Not the West Coast.
The West-ish. Southwest. And life was relatively quiet for the next 10 years, right?
Okay.
Until August 1997, back in Clare County, Michigan, the new owner of the land John used to live on was digging a hole to bury some shit that had been left over, I guess, or some shit that he wanted to get rid of. I don't know. But he's digging a hole. And he found skeletal remains.
That's just horse bones.
Oh, don't look too close at that.
Oh, no.
So he obviously called the police, who were quickly able to identify it as the body of Randy Laufer.
Oh, no.
His body was just a skeleton at this point, but the medical examiner found chipped bones on the spine, neck, and pelvis, indicating that he had been repeatedly stabbed and tortured before he died.
Oh, my God, that's so sad.
Huh.
Yeah.
Fucking horrific.
Ew.
This time, the police have a body on John's old property, right? So they go to Mesa, Arizona, and they arrest him and his son Martin on October 15th, 1997.
Martin's like, I wasn't even born.
No, he was. He was 14 at the time.
Oh, no, but like when...
The first time.
That whatever guy they just dug up that I can't remember his name.
That's Martin's friend.
Oh,
Randy.
My bad. I thought that was...
This is back on the house he
I
just
thought that
lived in.
happened in Florida. Martin's friend. I must have missed, like,
no,
they went back.
Yeah, they went back up to Michigan.
I probably fucking blacked out. It's like Arizona.
Mm-hmm. And so Martin was also arrested because that's his Bessie, basically, right? They didn't actually have any evidence that Martin had anything to do with it, so he was released.
Okay.
But John was charged with the murder of Randy.
Mm-hmm.
His trial began in 1988, but they had no physical evidence linking John to the murder, other than the body was on his property.
That seems like pretty significant.
So everyone else thought so too.
Right. Okay. That seems like
But
almost like the murder weapon.
pretty much, right?
I would argue even better than the murder weapon.
It's the whole body.
Yeah. With evidence of being stabbed to the bone.
Well, so the prosecution basically used John's first murder trial, the murder of Joey Housey, and said that it was the same MO, right? Like
Right.
they both had multiple cuts on them. They were buried in a shallow grave near John's house.
Yeah.
And with all of that, I guess the jury was like, yeah, this is the exact same fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
And in 1998, John was found guilty.
98?
Yep.
Goddamn.
Yep, 1998.
Okay.
John was found guilty and sentenced to life without parole. Unfun fact, during the trial, John's son Martin was found guilty of molesting his daughter
Oh, gross.
and sentenced to 10 years to life.
So he probably was being molested by his father.
I can't imagine he had a good upbringing.
Yeah. What happened to the mom in that scenario?
Barbara Ann?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now back to John. He appealed his conviction, right?
Right.
And said that he had ineffective counsel. And in
Obviously.
2004, John's conviction was overturned.
No.
And he was given a new trial.
Stop it. This guy he's like a fucking cat.
Yeah, he's like a fucking
He
cat.
has been given multiple chances. I
Too
think
many, some might
he
say.
proved that he cannot. I was like, proven?
Yeah, it has been proven he should stay in fucking prison.
Yeah.
Well, so he's getting a new trial. The new trial began in 2005,
Okay.
and he was again found guilty.
Okay,
and
good.
Resentenced to life without parole.
Okay.
13
They were
days.
like, nice try, bud.
No. 13 days after that trial ended, John died from complications relating to health problems and a stomach ulcer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Only a month, you said?
13 days.
Holy shit,
Half
not
a
even a month.
Not even 2 weeks. He was like, anyway, thanks for that. I guess I'm done here.
Oh shit, this is my life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, that sucks. How old was he when he died? Ish.
It was 98, and he was born in 34. Quick math.
I don't know.
Me either.
It's fine. All right,
Yeah.
cool. But he wasn't that old. Like, it was shocking that he died.
Yeah, it was probably like 50s or 60s.
60s, yeah.
Wild, right? He got another chance, and then
He got
probably,
a big chance.
Probably
He was out
did
for
it
a long time.
multiple times.
Yeah.
Because who knows what happened to kid,
All those
and
other
the
people.
other kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
That is fucking wild. And also, like, it makes you question all those times when they're like, oh, they were young and they're reformed and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
I mean,
or maybe they just are that way.
should we be that shocked? Like, it's not like our prison systems are actually attempting to reform anyone. Like, they're
Right.
just required to do these things that are
Right.
taught by other prisoners half
Right.
the time.
Well, he had to go to the sex rehab thing. All
Yeah.
you have to do is be
Yeah.
like, yeah, crazy. Okay, don't touch little kids.
I won't do it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this totally doesn't make me hard. Can I see
Yeah.
the picture again?
like, like exposure therapy.
Right.
Oh my God, it's gross. I hate it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Oh, wow.
I wonder what happened. Okay, so Martine, he molested his daughter.
10 to life, which that's fucking wild to me too.
Is
'Cause
he
that's-
still in life? Is he still in?
You know, I didn't look him up, but I'm guessing.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so sad.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
goddamn.
That's a good sentence for him, though, I think, if he's molesting his daughter. You know?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean-
that's great. Harsher sentences.
I feel like
for
we
that.
should also look at like family track record.
Right.
Like maybe that history and upbringing, like not to hold it against you or anything, but like if it's ingrained in your fucking genes to like,
in your DNA.
Yeah.
Maybe you got to go live on an island or something.
right,
Maybe you got to go over there.
maybe. Well, goddamn.
God damn.
Holy shit.
Right?
Thanks for that one. It's pretty fucked up. If you guys want to check out what the fuck we're doing on social media, you can do that on our Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. If you want to email us and be like, what's up, baby? You can do so at isgdpodcast@gmail.com. Or if you want to snail mail us, you could do that at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
9. And As always, of course, here's our time to beg for your money. If you're not already a Patreon and you want to come support your two favorite podcast hosts, you could do so on our Patreon for as little as $1 every month. You get an extra episode. And if you're like, shit, I want video or behind the scenes access to the audio, and I hear all their spit sounds and all their in-between jokes, you can do that too. We have different tiers there of support, and we appreciate it so much. And we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.